So in early 2021, my good friend Yuri, hello Yuri if you're watching this, challenged me to write a book really, really fast. You see, a few years before, I'd written my first book called Shaping Paths: How to Design and Deliver Practical Training. That book took me 6 years to write, but I learned a lot of important lessons from writing that book. And I felt I came out with the ability to write faster. Now I have all of that experience under my belt. And as I was sharing that with Yuri, he challenged me to make my next book really, really fast. So I took up his challenge and I said to him, Yuri, I'll do this. I will write, edit, and publish a book in 24 hours. Now, that challenge sounds extremely ambitious. However, it was not extremely ambitious for me because I remembered when I was at university, in the final year, every student has to write a dissertation. In theory, we all have 1 year to write the dissertation. But what I noticed happening was pretty much every student I knew waited until the very last day and then suddenly, in a panic, wrote their dissertation in 24 hours. And a dissertation was about 10,000 words. So I knew that 10,000 words was possible to write in 24 hours. I also knew that if I focused on a topic I knew a lot about, which was productivity, then I wouldn't have to spend a lot of time doing research. I could just get all of these ideas out of my head and down onto a piece of paper. So, how did I do it? First of all, I locked myself away in a hotel for 2 days. I needed to be away from my family and from anyone else who might distract me. That way I could focus just on writing that book. So I locked myself in the famous Park Hotel in the middle of Shanghai, a really cool Art Deco building that was built in the 1930s and was actually the tallest building in the whole of Asia for a certain period of time. Over those 24 hours that I was there, I was also checking in with my followers and friends on LinkedIn, and I was updating people about what I was doing. And I had a lot of people supporting me and encouraging me to get it done. I broke the book down into a number of different sections. I think there's something like 24 different sections in the book. Each section, I limited myself to about, I think it was 700 words. 700 words is not many words at all, and it's very easy to finish 700 words. And I knew an important principle of productivity is that you want to get quick wins. If a chapter was going to be several thousand words, it would be very easy for me to procrastinate on that because it would take me so long to write. So instead, each chapter I made sure was not longer than 700 words. That meant I could finish it really fast. I would get that sense of achievement, and that would drive me on to writing the next section and the next section and the next section and the next section and so on. I made sure I also took timely breaks. I had one break in the morning, I had a lunch break, I had a break in the afternoon, and in the evening I had dinner, and I got a full night's sleep. In total, it didn't actually take me more than 15 hours. And I also had several people helping me on the side as well. I had a cover designer who I was working with during that time. They would send me prototypes. When I'd finished the section I was writing on, I'd check the prototype, I'd share it on LinkedIn and ask for people's feedback, and then go back to work whilst I was waiting for people to give me their feedback. And after I finished certain sections, I then sent it to an editor who was working away in the background. So whilst I was writing the second half of the book, he was editing the first half of the book. I also made sure I had all of the formatting sorted so that when I went to upload it to Amazon, it was just a few clicks, and that was all I had to do. So I kept the process really, really simple. I made sure I had some very specific constraints. I took lots of breaks. I found a place where I could focus and be undistracted. And in the end, I finished it within 24 hours. 24 hours after I started writing, the book was available for purchase on Amazon. It was a really fantastic achievement and a really exciting project to work on. And I came out of it with a lot of confidence, actually. I came out of it with the confidence that I knew how to write a book really fast and that, wow, I can do anything now. So if you've ever wanted to write a book before, maybe you could try something similar as well. Lock yourself away for a little while. Make sure you take lots of breaks. Set the right constraints so that you can produce something really, really, really fast. And you'll feel amazing after you've done it. So I hope you found that story really helpful. And you can find the whole book as a free gift for you for buying this course in the bonus lecture at the end. And I really hope you enjoy it. Thank you for listening to my story.